Check us out and follow us on Instagram at not_surprised_media, YouTube at Not Surprised Media, and the X, or Twitter, whatever you want to fucking call it, at NotSurprised_PC. Now, sit back, put those feet up, and listen to the show.
How is everybody doing today? This is your boy, Frank Nasty. The nastiest of all the Franks. I'm feeling a little energized because it's fucking finally beautiful out today. We're in the middle of no, not in the middle. We're in June, all right? And it's finally nice out. It was 48 fucking degrees last night. I put my plants out on the patio. When we had some nice weather, I put my plants on the patio. I got the palm trees. I get the fucking tropical plants. All the plants that I like to put outside. It makes me feel good. You know, I sit, I relax, have a beverage, and I look at my plants. Okay? So I put them out because we had a couple of nice days. I was like, fuck, yeah, let's do it. I'm putting my plants out. And then, what happens? It fucking gets cold. Super duper cold. But finally, we have beautiful weather. I think the next few days are going to be like in the 80s and 90s, which I need that because I've been getting very not suicidal. No. Not really depressed. Because, okay, here's what it is. I've been watching these Florida beach shows where they look for houses. And they look for and they're in Florida, California, Hawaii, fucking everywhere there's like a beach. And I'm so fucking bummed out that I'm hearing this state cold. Oh, it sucks so bad. It sucks bad. I would never. When I sell my house, I will not stay in the beautiful state of Connecticut. First of all, the taxes are shit. They're fucking retarded. Besides that, the weather sucks ass. I can't stand it. I hate the cold. I think the older I get, the worse the cold is. It shouldn't hurt to go outside. I hate that shit. And then, you know what I noticed too? I noticed that when I get, the older I get, and I don't think I'm super old. I'm definitely not mature enough for my age, but I don't think I'm super old. But now I don't like cutting the grass anymore. I don't like it. I got a zero turn and the John Deere. I can't fucking stand it. I just came in from cutting the grass. And I'm like, you know what? I wonder how much somebody will charge me to cut the grass. But then I'm thinking, so I pay somebody to do how you say, the chemicals. And I don't think that's taking away from any man card or anything like that, because it's more of a thing where, you got to know the timing of when to put certain fertilizer down and blah, blah, blah. I don't know that shit. I don't care enough to know. So I don't think it's taking away a man card. But what I used to think was, I'm a man. I cut my own grass. I don't need another dude to cut my grass. Do it my damn self. And the older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? I'll take a point off the man card shit. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to relax. Okay, so when I want to get the fuck out of here and I want to go to a beautiful area where I don't have to cut grass. But My issue is if I go to a place and somebody cuts the grass for me, it's most likely one of those condo things or a fucking townhouse or some bullshit, whatever the fuck you call these things. And they're going to have the HOA, which will fucking drive me up the wall. Oh, you can't leave your garage door open. You can't hang a flag. You got to have your garbage out at a certain... And I don't want somebody telling me what to do, especially my whole... I know what's going to happen. I know how I am. I'll probably get... the first year, I'm probably like, okay, blah, blah. Then after a while, it's going to be just... I'm going to get fed up with it. I'm like, fuck you. Don't touch my garbage. I'm going to put whatever flag I want outside. Blah, blah, blah. So I want to avoid problems with that. But I'm thinking if I'm in a condo, I don't think you'd have too many HOA problems. Because you're in a condo, you're not going to do anything to the outside. I think it's more of like when you own your home in an HOA-infested area, that's when you have the issues. But if you own your home in one of those gated communities that has HOA, you're still going to have to cut your own grass. So fuck that. But I think I would do a condo on the beach. That's what I want. Instead of shoveling snow and cutting grass here. I think I'm going to do that. So I've been watching a lot of those shows where they go by the houses and they're like, fucking, I want to move on the beach and blah, blah, blah. What's your fucking budget? Oh, yeah, it's $1.2 million. Who the fuck? What do you do for a living that you're making $1.2 million that you could just fucking spend, on a house? And I understand a lot of people make that type of money. That's good for them. Beautiful. But the motherfuckers I'm talking about, they're a little young for that shit. So I'm pretty sure these fucking shows got to be full of shit. But anyway, I think I'm like this because I just came back from Georgia and it was warm. And I'm like, fuck, I'm missing out on fucking warm weather almost all year round. Georgia trip was fun. Went to go visit the mother, the sister. Chilled. But, of course, because it's fucking me, it rains. It fucking rained every day. Every day. But, sometimes, it rained every day, but the weather changed throughout the day, so the sun would come out and everything. So, but, I was with the fams, chilling, so it didn't really matter. It was fun. I was a little freaked out. Was it on the way back or on the way there? Fuck. Either way, I took a velo. You know how I feel about the low-budget airlines. You get what you pay for, okay? You get what you pay for. As soon as I walk in. Now, as soon as I walk into the plane, I noticed the pilots, and I got this from listening to Anthony Cumia, and he's the one who turned me on to this by listening to him on the radio. I don't know him personally, but now, so what he does is he looks at the pilots. And he likes certain pilots, and certain pilots he doesn't like. So now I find myself doing that every time. Don't take this the wrong way, fuck faces. I don't want to hear no shit. Okay? All right? I think mine was more, when I saw the pilot, I freaked out a little bit. I don't think it was because the sex of the person, male, female, or the nationality or whatever. It wasn't. I really don't think so. What freaked me out was the age. One blonde chick, she had to have been, if she was 30 years old, that would have been old. So I saw that shit. I'm like, nah, she got to be a fucking, like a stewardess or something, you know? But then I saw the bars on her shoulders. I'm like, fuck, she's a pilot. Like I said, it's not because she's a female. It's because the motherfucker looked maybe 30. I want my pilot. Oh, well, let me talk about the other person. Little Chinese dude. Again, nationality doesn't really, or race or whatever. That's not the issue. I'm just trying to give you a description. So don't fucking freak out, guys. He was also young. So I'm like, fuck, these dudes got no fucking... Between the both of them, they probably got 5 years experience flying this fucking thing. What happens, okay, all I can think about is if I'm in the goddamn plane, some kind of wind comes and hits the fucking tail fucking fin or whatever you call it, starts whipping this fucking plane around. Are they going to be able to fix it? Are you going to be able to fix it? Well, I don't know. Well, I'm fucked because I'm in the goddamn plane. You're 14 fucking years old flying this goddamn thing. I was scared, okay, guys? I was fucking scared. But that's okay. We survived because we didn't crash. But meanwhile, while I'm sitting on the plane, I'm next to a female, 2 females, who get very nervous on the plane. And every time we hit turbulence, they went, oh, God, Lord, oh, God, Lord. So now I'm getting fucking freaked out. All I can think about, well, we have a fucking 5-year-old that's flying the plane, 2 of them. And I got Panicky Pete McGillicuddy right next to me, freaking the fuck out. Then I looked to my left where Digatron was sitting. We were both on end seats, and she was the next aisle over. And I look over, and there's another girl freaking out. So I got these 2 girls freaking out, 3 girls freaking out, while we're being piloted by a 5-year-old pilot. Let me see. How long it take to learn how to fly a commercial airplane? Let's see. Okay, how many years does it take? Let's check this out. Let me check this out. Or not. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to have to start this bitch over. Okay, so how many years does it take to learn how to fly a plane? Okay.
First day of flight school to the first day at the airlines. Also, thanks for the last comment there. It took me pretty much exactly 3 years, and this is actually pretty slow compared to most people these days. They have fast track programs. Even the school I went to has a fast track program where you can get all of your ratings up to becoming a flight instructor.
Okay, see, I don't like that. I don't like what he's saying. I don't like it. A fast track program? I don't want you to do a fast track program. I think it should take more than 3 years for you to fucking learn how to fly a goddamn plane filled with 70 fucking billion people on it. Oh my God, 3 years? No way, dude. Nope. I want at least 10 years experience flying planes. Like every day. You have to fly that plane every day for 10 years. I want you to start in a glider. And then once you go from a glider, you should go to one of those propeller things in the front. Then, once you learn that, go to the plane with the 2 propellers, one on each wing. Then, from there, you learn on a little jet, little puddle jumper. Then, from there, maybe you work like for FedEx or UPS and you fly non-living things across the United States and into other countries. And you're learning how to fly a big plane with a lot of fucking gear in it and a lot of weight. And if you fucking crash and die, it's only you. Or maybe your partner. Once you've done that for like 5 or 6 years straight, every single fucking day, and you have 8 billion hours of flight time, then you could take a test to fly a plane, a commercial airline. That's what should happen. And then, even then, you should do more training. What do you got? You're flying a plane with 100 fucking people in there? That's a lot of responsibility. And I don't need a 2-year-old flying a plane. Let me see. Step by step to get a commercial pilot's license. Nice.
Start your MD this September.
Okay, we're going to wait for that. I've been getting very impatient with these fucking commercials. Back in the day, I could watch a fucking commercial nonstop and fucking just enjoy it. Now a fucking 12-second commercial, I'm like, oh, shut this shit off. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this dipshit.
This video, I'm going to be explaining how to get your commercial pilot's
Nice.
from start
To finish.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it, fuckhead.
I'm Evan, and I've been flying airplanes since I was 14 years old. Being a commercial pilot in the Rocky Mountains is incredible and has led me on some very wild adventures. My mission? To share with you my love for aviation.
Okay, come
outdoors,
on.
All the things I've learned along the way in hopes of inspiring the...
By the way, I'm going to be putting any...
All right, he's a fucking pain in the ass.
Between Molly Lee
And now there's a
Mom's
fucking
House
commercial. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to read like old school style. Let me see. How long does it take to learn how to fly? Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's see. It takes about 2 to 2.5 years to become a commercial airline pilot, including training and building flight time. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a long time. This includes obtaining a private pilot certificate. Ooh, certificate. Instrument rating, commercial pilot certificate, multi-engine rating, and accumulating 1,500 hours of flight time. So the private pilot certificate can be earned in 2 to 3 months. The commercial pilot certificate could be earned 6 months to a year. Usually it takes 6 months to a year. Instrument rating. I'm assuming these are the fucking all the little cool dials and shit that are on the fucking the dashboard. Is that a dashboard? Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, excuse me. There was a piece of semen. Typically, instrument rating is typically obtained during the commercial pilot training. Multi-engine rating, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Flight hour building. Accumulating the required 1,500 hours for an airline transport pilot can take... So it could... Okay, hold on. So are you getting your flight time while you're doing your private pilot certificate? Because this is saying that 1,500 hours could take you 1.5 to 2 years. I don't know, man. I wouldn't trust somebody that's been driving a car for that's only been driving a car for two years. I don't know if I'd go on a long trip and have them fucking be my my driver. There's things that you need to know when you're driving. Things like, you know, what happens if my car hydroplanes? How to avoid a collision, you know, by evasive driving, you know, staying in your lane, driving in the rain, driving in the snow, driving in the heat, driving when it's foggy. You need experience for all of those things. So you're telling me somebody driving a 1 billion pound fucking plane is going to know all these things in 2.5 years? Dude, there's like air pockets in the fucking sky. There's like winds fucking going crosswinds and everything that they have that tail fucking, the tailwind and all that bullshit and everything. You need, what happens if something like knocks the aerodynamics off of that plane? Are you going to know how to fix it? Or are you just going to go, oh my God, Mayday. I don't know why they call Mayday anyway. What are they going to do for you? That's so stupid. But either way, that's why I got nervous, because the girl and guy looked about fucking 12 years old together. So they're about 6 years old each. And I had to trust them with flying this big fucking plane. If I had an RV, I wouldn't let them drive. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. You're not driving my shit. So that's why I was a little nervous. But whatevs. Whatevs. I think I'm definitely certain that they do pick, besides these two pilots, they do pick the cheaper option of pilot, meaning less what you call it, how you say, less experience, maybe not as good on the test, so they get a better price when you do like a Velo or a Frontier or any of that bullshit. Because I was talking to somebody just after we landed, because the female that was sitting next to Digatron freaked out when we landed. I said, it's not all like this. I said, a Velo and Frontier and them, to me at least, they're known for just saying, you know what? We're flying, fucking land this thing. And they just drop to the ground and they smash everything. And you need a chiropractor right after you're fucking done landing. So I said, they're not all like this. And she was like, oh, well, it wasn't too bad. I said, you're just happy that we lived, which is good. So that was an experience. But I do think that when you take like Delta or somebody else or whatever the fuck it is, the flights are nice and smooth. I don't think the planes are maybe any different. You know, if you get a certain model number, 123 ABC from Delta and the same thing from fucking Velo, it's going to be the same fucking plane. But I think that the pilots, all right, so you get what you pay for. They probably choose, I guess there's levels of air. There's bumpy air, and if you go a certain altitude, there's going to be smooth air. And if you go another altitude, it's going to be bumpy and smooth. I think that these people are like, yo, fuck it, I ain't going too high because they only paid $100 a fucking ticket. So fuck them, we're going on the bumpiest route ever because my plane wouldn't have enough gas to go to the smooth route because not everybody paid the correct amount to do this flight. So we can't really make it from point A to point B if I go the higher route because we'll use too much gas. So let's just go the mid-grade air route, the bumpiest shit you could find. These motherfuckers find potholes in the sky. They find potholes in the sky. I don't know how the fuck this shit is so goddamn bumpy, but I'm not a pilot, so I don't know what to tell you. Either way. Whatevs. I gotta take a Velo again anyway. Gonna go to that Carolina, mate. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be up in Carolina. We'll go to a gated community and shit. See some family again. But should be fun. What else I got over here? Let's see. Oh, I get a text from somebody over here. Let's see. Okay. So check this out. So I put up cameras in the house while I was on vacation. I'm not a camera inside guy, but I put it up and because I want to see if it would flood. You know, like if water pipe breaks somewhere, I want to know about it and all this shit, right? I want to get a heads up. And dude, listen. I had the cameras going. I have one camera in my, we'll call it the furnace room. That one, I check it out. No issues whatsoever. None. No issues. Do I have the fucking video? Oh, let me see if I have the video. No issues. The thing works. I mean, it's view. I could hear everything and blah, blah, blah. What's going on with my shit here? So then I was like, oh, let me check the living room camera. Let me see. Do I have it? Come on. I didn't fucking save it. Son of my bitch. Son of a bitch. And then the other video camera, I saw. Well, I didn't see anything, but I was like, fuck. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I hear. And it sounded, that's what the fuck it sounded like. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like, did I leave the fucking TV on? I'm like, there's no way I left the fucking TV on. Because I remember shutting everything off. So I'm like, it sounded like there were fucking people in my house having a fucking party. So I'm like, maybe it's just fucking interference. And I shut it down, shut the app down, I do what I gotta do. I go back on and hear the same shit again. So I'm like, I'm thinking that the power went out at one point, turned back on, they turned the TV on. And that's what I was hearing in the background. So I check it out again. And I hear this again. Yep, I hear that shit, dude. So I'm like, you son of a bitch. The reason why I knew it wasn't a TV, because one, I could see the fucking TV and it wasn't on. Then the other TVs that are in the other room, that's in the room next to where the camera was, that's not a smart TV. It's not going to turn on. And even if it did, you have to hit all these buttons just to get a fucking signal and shit. The next TV is downstairs, where my other camera is to view my furnace shit. And I don't hear anything. I hear nothing. So I'm like, if it was a TV, I have the smart TVs downstairs. If it was that, then I would hear. I would hear all that shit on the downstairs one, as well as the upstairs. But nope, I didn't hear it. So I'm fucking convinced that Alexa and Drill Bit brought a ghost into my house. They opened up some fucking portal or some shit, and now I hear shit. Yep. But I saw something. I saw something on Instagram, and it says, if you hear weird things in the background, make even weirder sounds to freak them out. And I was like, that's a great fucking idea. That's what I'm going to do. Freak out the freaker outer. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to do. We got Drill Bitch just sent me a text. He's on his way. He is on his way. What else do I have in my little sheet? See, I did the notes, and then something happened with my fucking notes. It's hard for me to get the back into my notes. So now I got to go back to papers. The papers. I got to go to the papers. Oh, so while I was in the Geargia, I was watching female softball. I know nothing about softball, but I was watching it, and I know some people that play softball. And prior to watching this female softball thing, I always thought it was for females. But then the person I know is a male, and he plays every week. So I'm like, isn't it a females game? Like, you have hardball, you have baseball and shit, Major League or whatever the fuck it is. And then you have softball for the chicks. That's what I always thought. I don't know what the fuck I don't know if I'm correct or not. But I always thought regular hardball for the dudes, and softball for the chicks. So I was wondering, I was like, damn, is that, like, what's the percentage of, like, is it mainly a chick thing or a dude thing? Because I don't know. I think it's almost like, you know, you have a bicycle for a dude. It's got the straight bar. Then you have the bicycle for the female. It's got the bar that goes down. I'm thinking softball is the bicycle with the bar that goes down. Let me see. Percentage. I wonder what the percentage is. Percentage. Oh, you fucker. What is soft ball a chick sport? Let's see. Is it a chick sport? Baseball is a male-dominated sport. Softball is often considered to be a female counterpart. So does that mean I don't know. I think I'd be ashamed playing softball as a dude. I'm going to have to talk to my boy about this. I don't know if he should continue doing this. If it's a female, why don't you just play regular baseball? So I was watching that, but I had to say I think that softball is a female sport. It's got to be a female sport. See something. Let me see something. Let me show you something. Is softball a professional sport? Okay, let's see. I want to see this. La 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 la. Oh, here we go.
Why do females play softball instead of baseball?
Yes.
Have you ever wondered why females often play softball instead of baseball?
Yes.
It's a question that has sparked a lot of discussion, and the answer is more about the history and design of the games than anything else. First, let's talk about the equipment. A softball is significantly larger than a baseball, measuring between 11.88 and 12.113 inches in circumference, compared to a baseball's 9.0 to 9.25 inches. This larger size affects how the game is played, especially when it comes to pitching and hitting. Softball bats are also different. They can be up to 34 inches long, whereas baseball bats can go up to 42 inches. The barrels of softball bats are narrower too, with a maximum diameter of 2.25 inches.
Okay, so why is it better for females?
2.61 inches for baseball bats. Now let's look at the field. A softball diamond is much smaller than a baseball diamond.
There we go.
The distance between each base in softball is 60 feet, while in baseball it's 90 feet. The outfield fence in softball is also much closer, averaging about 220 feet from home plate, compared to 400 feet in baseball. The way the ball is pitched is another key difference.
Yes, I see that
they did throw underhand.
Underhand. I saw this shit. So I gotta look up videos for dudes that are playing softball if they do that fucking I don't know what you call it, super underhand windmill fucking pitch. Let's see.
3 feet, while in baseball, pitchers throw overhand from 60 feet 6 inches. This underhand pitching in softball means the ball travels at lower speeds but still requires quick reaction times due to the shorter distance. Historically, softball was created as a variant of baseball that could be played indoors during the winter months, but it evolved into its own sport.
Yeah, that's why. Whatever. I don't really care anymore. But I was watching that and I was like, I started thinking about my buddy. I'm like, yeah, this is like a chick sport, dude. When he said he played, I was like, you're playing and it's fucking, maybe it is a man's sport, but I guess not. I gotta talk to him. Oh, real quick. Oh, let's go back to the fucking flight. That's what I forgot to tell you. That's what I forgot. So they give the announcements on the plane. And it's more like if you're super duper fat, old, or just a lazy fuck, stay away from the fucking exit doors. We'll have somebody else do it, blah, blah, blah. These are the exit things are the front, the back. This is the inflatable thing, and blah, 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 blah. So it's all normal shit that they say. Every once in a while they'll say we have a beverage thing, blah, blah, blah. You could pay for this, you could do that, check our rewards, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. I was not shocked. Well, I was a little shocked that they had to announce to everybody on the plane that it is forbidden and illegal to threaten to assault and or assault airplane staff. What the fuck? Are you out of your damn mind that you have to give a... I mean, they're not. But how fucked up are we? Well, not me. I don't do that shit. But how fucked up are people? That's what we'll say. That they have to give an announcement telling dipshits you can't fight anybody and you have to act like an adult to be on a plane. How fucking stupid are you? Oh, Trunk wants to get on this. You hear him? Okay. Yeah, but how dumb? I gotta do an experiment. I have to spend a good amount of money to go on a plane and see if they give the same announcement that they do with these lower priced flights. He's barking like a nut. Stand by. I'm going to put you on mute for a second. I'm back. Yeah, I wonder if they give the same announcement for the higher priced flights, or airlines and stuff like that, or if it's just the economy ones. I'm pretty sure it's got to be the economy flights, because I say this, I don't give a fuck what people say and what they think. You spend shit money, you get shitty people with you. It is what it is, whether it's fucking cruises, whether it's fucking airlines, whatever. If you spend shitty money, you're going to get people that the majority of them are going to be shitty people, and you're not going to be happy. And this is a prime example. You have to fucking tell people that it's bad to assault someone else, especially on a fucking plane. Holy shit. That was like, damn, that's crazy. I remember, well, actually, I don't remember, but I do remember, because I'm not that fucking old. I do remember watching TV, before we went on planes. We didn't go on planes in my family. It was too expensive. And we just drove, But I remember seeing on TV, people were dressed up going to the airport. They didn't wear fucking pajamas going to the fucking airport. They weren't loud and shitty when they were on the fucking plane. But it's all different now. But I'm telling you, the lower cost fucking airlines and cruises and all that, fuck that. I'll spend the extra fucking $100, $1,000, or whatever it is. I'll wait the extra couple months, save the money, because I'll be a lot happier when I don't have to deal with shitheads. Gotta give a fucking announcement. Ugh. What a fucking shit. That sucks. Imagine that. You're a fucking stewardess. And you just wanted to be a stewardess to fly all over the country and have sexual encounters every time you land. Different people. I don't know if that's what they do. I'm just guessing. And then Now you got to be a fucking referee and a fucking bouncer on a Velo or Frontier or whatever it is. So. Ratata, ratatatatata. Yeah. Oh. So that was a trip. That's the airline. I flew out of Tweed in New Haven, and they put a bar there, so I'm very excited because my next flight is a little bit in the later part of the day, so that bar should be open, and I want to check it out. For those who don't know, New Haven Airport's kind of like when you're in Jamaica or one of those islands, you got to walk out to the plane. That's kind of how it is. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not far. Half hour away, give or take. So, they saw Bigfoot in Colorado, by the Colorado River. I think they're full of shit. How come every time it's a Bigfoot sighting, it's the same stride? They all walk the same. It's always the same setting. They're between these trees, and they're fucking... You can only catch a glimpse of fucking Bigfoot through the trees. And it's only for a couple seconds. And I think they're full of shit, because if I saw Bigfoot and I was recording him on my phone and shit, I'm 100,000 billion% gonna run towards it, because I want to see if this fucking thing is fake or real. I don't think it's gonna be a smart thing to do, but you never know. Maybe Bigfoot would be scared of me. He'll be like, "Oh, what's this little Italian dude running after me for?" And he'd go, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and he'll be gone. Or he'll tear me to shreds. So Bigfoot 2025, Colorado Springs, River Springs, one of those motherfuckers. Okay, so let's see. La 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 la. Here we go. Okay. Is there any sound? What happened? Is there any sound? No sound? Well, that's a dumb fucking video. Oh, that's full of shit. I'm watching the video now. The dude. Oh, here we go. This thing looks like it's fucking. This thing looks like it's fucking. That's a big ass room. It's 7 feet fucking tall plus.
He's done.
So this video, it was how long ago? 2 days ago. This was updated. And Colorado, I think Colorado River. Let's see if they have another video of maybe somebody talking shit. Dutchman, Colorado River. Listen.
That's really funny.
Oh, sorry.
He's done.
So the thing is walking in the trees. These people got to be like 200 yards away, maybe. Plus. Ah, you fucker. And you can see, all right. And you can see, like this thing, it's brown, hairy fucking thing, walking through the woods. And what it does is it turns towards him, looks at him, crouches down, stands up, crouches down, and then walks away. Why didn't they fucking... I think it's full of shit, because they don't sound freaked out enough. I'd be fucking freaking the fuck out. I'd be a freaking out, bitches. Scoozy. Yeah, I'd be fucking freaking out. I don't know if I could fucking deal with that shit. What sightings? I think they call these people squatch, squatch watch, something like that. Let's see. We got Scusi. Are there any sightings of Bigfoot? Yes, there are. Experts' consensus is that allegations of the existence of Bigfoot are not credible. Oh, shit. See, I don't think this motherfucker's real, too. They're not excited enough. They're not like, holy fuck, either let's get the fuck out of here or let's go see that motherfucker. The belief in the existence of such a large ape-like creature is more often attributed to hoaxes, confusion, delusion, rather than sightings of genuine creature. Full of shit. They're full of shit. So I'm calling fucking full of shit on that video. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Son of a bitch. ICE agents. Let me see something. I think I'm going to hold off on this because we have the Charlie Mike coming through. I'm going to hold off on the ICE agents. It's these people, they come, okay. ICE is doing an amazing job. They're getting the illegal shitheads out of here. Okay. But then what you have is these fucking Karens, whether they're male or female, saying, get out of our city, get out of our town, you're not welcome here. Listen, you losers. You're fucking nerds. Nerds. It's not your fucking town or city. You guys always go, I guarantee if you had illegals in your fucking town or in your neighborhood, you'd be like, fuck that shit, get them out. But you'd secretly say it. It'd be, you couldn't just fucking come out and say it. But you got, if it's in another town, you're like, yeah, let's go cause shit in some other town and then talk shit and be disrespectful to ICE agents who are just doing their job trying to keep you safe. But you're a fuckhead and you got to start acting up and going crazy. Oh, I got to find the video. ICE agents, let's see. ICE agents. Oh, wait, hold on. I think the Charlie Mike is here. Yo! Yo! Mr. Michael of the Charlie. What's up, homie? I told you this motherfucker gonna show up. What it is? You're unmuted. How are you today? I thought you were taking a nap and didn't wake up again.
What's going on?
Where's your headphone? Oh shit! You know what you gotta do?
What?
Run upstairs, and you know where when you walk in, there's that chair. There's like a chair with a little table behind the couch.
Yeah.
They're over there. Yep, we got drill bit in the house. I thought he fell asleep, guys. And he's Puerto Rican, so I thought he was running on the Puerto Rican time, which he usually does. And I just farted too when he came in here. Just blasted off around. And it's a small room. So he's got to get the headphones that I fucking... We're going to do a show with the Mom Dukes up in Georgia, or down in Georgia, but didn't get to it. So now I got to plug everything back in. Let's see. Let's see. There he goes. He's got him. Oh, let's see. La 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 la. I think this one should work. Let's see if you got
That's good.
testicles. You hear it?
Test.
What up, motherfucker?
What up?
Chilling.
Welcome back.
I cut the grass.
I saw that.
Figured I'd tell you that.
You know, this is the first time that I noticed that there's a house in front of your house.
Oh, the one to the when you drive in the driveway.
Right yeah. Right
That lady used to own all the shit.
Oh no shit.
They own all this land. They
Yeah,
own
I
all
fucking
of
took
it.
that turn and I looked in between the fucking trees and I saw the house. I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen
Yeah,
that before.
yeah, that motherfucker. She owned the whole thing. Her sister lives across the street.
Yeah.
Her brother used to shoot shotgun rounds at the passing car. Somebody we know
Yeah.
had almost killed that guy because he was shooting shotguns. Yeah.
Oh, I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know where he is. I think he lives in Waterbury. Then they kind of disowned him. I smell like fucking off spray.
Dude, talking about shooting, did you see the fucking East Hartford shit?
Oh, I forgot all about that. So, wait, real quick. I think I got to print shit out. Even though we write it,
It's good, yeah.
I got to print it because sometimes when we're
You
bullshitting,
gotta do this. I'm
I
telling you.
forget.
Just do it.
I'm old school. I need this.
It's okay.
I need the paper.
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought about it today. I'm like, I'm just going to, writing it down in there is perfect on the notes. I do that.
Yeah.
But then I need to print it. So that's what I'm going to start doing.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So that motherfucker, they stopped him. You know, you hear why they stopped him?
No.
So they stole, it was a dine and ditch.
Oh yeah,
thing.
the diner. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
Was it?
It was a bunch of people,
Yeah.
a group of, teens or whatever. They went to the diner. The Indian dude called, said, "Hey, they didn't pay."
Yep.
And then somehow they see
Mm-hmm.
the people stop him.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "I gotta call my mom." Takes off,
Fucking dipshit.
shoots himself,
So he probably was running,
and fucking try to grab on it.
Yep.
Yep.
grab on it, fucking throw the
Boom.
fucking shit out.
Dumbass.
And
Honestly, if he would have listened,
he would have been alive
he
right
would have
now.
been alive.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
And they would have threw that gun shit out.
Yeah.
He would have got probation,
Yep.
especially if it's only.
It would have been nothing.
Yeah, it would have been garbage.
Yeah.
He probably shot his fucking that artery,
Yep.
whatever the fuck you call it.
Yep.
And he fucking bled out.
Yep. 1,000% that's what happened.
Yeah, so.
But there was a bunch of stuff on Facebook. People are like, East Hartford, we need answers. East Hartford PD, we need answers. I was like,
What answers
I was
you
like,
want?
what the fuck is this? And then I fucking clicked on it, and I was like, teen shooting. I was like, okay, let me fucking look into it. And I was like, that's dumb. And then today they showed the fucking camera footage, and I was like, yeah, he was in the wrong, of
Yeah.
course.
Dipshit was running, grabbed the fucking gun out of his fucking pocket,
That
shot
he wasn't
himself.
supposed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need answers. Go fuck yourself, you stupid asses. I was just when I saw your text, I was gonna get into the ICE thing, right?
The 1,500 people getting
Well,
grabbed by
it was
ICE,
that,
or
but
which
it was a video I saw, and I can't find it. Anytime I want to talk about something, I'm like, oh, I'll find the video, and then I can never find it.
Yeah.
But ICE is walking through a town. These people, they stop the fucking car. They're smashing. You know how they're hitting the hood of the car.
Yeah.
We don't want you in our town. Get out of our town. First of all, fucker, you probably don't even live there.
Right.
And they're doing a job
Right.
keeping you safe.
Right.
And you're being a fuck.
Right.
So you know what? We'll let the gang members live next to you. But I guarantee if somebody
Gets murdered.
Yep. Or something
Something-
happens.
yeah.
Oh, well, why aren't the police doing anything about
That's what
it?
happened with that chick. The chick at the border or whatever, the Spanish dude that kidnapped the white girl.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden it was a fucking problem about
How long ago was it?
illegals. Maybe like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
They just passed like the law or
Yep,
whatever.
I remember.
Yeah.
He killed her, some shit, obviously, and all that stuff. But,
But until that continues to happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I always told everybody, I said when the rich people start getting affected with this
Yes.
shit, that's when the laws change.
Yes. 100%.
That's when everything changes.
It's like that whole Venezuelan gang in New York.
Yeah.
When they took over that building.
Oh, yeah.
Like until people
Was it New
saw
York or somewhere else?
I thought it was New York.
Either way, it was in the city
Either
somewhere.
way, yeah. Until people like see what the fuck is going on.
They're like,
dudes
dude,
walking around with fucking AKs. Then
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
like, yo, we can't have this.
Yep.
You guys need
right
to do
now,
something.
they're like, "No, we can't."
But see, what I think is going to happen is, especially even now with crime going up and everything, it's going to be a point where it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
Where it's going to take forever just to get us to just to get cops to even want to fucking clean up the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And then to be able to clean up the streets effectively, it's going to take forever.
I think that's how it is now, though. Cops are just like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. I think that
there's a lot of cops with horse blinders on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know?
Yeah, I think the give a fuck factor is there.
Yeah.
But now if you wanted to start working, the ones who don't give a fuck
Pay us
anymore,
more.
they're done.
Yeah, they're like, pay us more.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it. For
Yeah.
Whatever.
And now, even to clean it up, you got to do so much shit. You'd have to have all these task force, special units and everything just to clean it up to get it to where it kind of was before.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just to get to that baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So you were in your teens in the 90s. So, like, what?
I graduated in 97.
So do you think...
Damn! Okay, go ahead.
Do you think that that crime is crazier now, or was it as crazy as they said back then? Because they said, oh, like the 80s and the 90s, crime was crazy or whatever, right?
I think...
But, like, is it noticeable now? Like, now that you're, like... Because you were, like, my age, right?
Yeah.
So... Or younger, obviously, but you were my age then. Could you tell that it was crazy how it is now, or is it, like...
I think the
crazier or less crazy?
The mid-90s till when I graduated.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think like the late 80s, early 90s, it was fucking shit.
Yeah.
It was fucking bad. But I would say like, 95, 97, 98, whatever, late 90s. I don't remember it. Maybe I just was oblivious to everything.
Yeah.
I don't remember being crazy.
Yeah.
But going on within the fucking 20 years,
Yeah.
I've noticed a difference.
Ramped up or less?
Ramped up. Well, more of the disrespect.
Yeah.
And people doing whatever they want. Do you see what I'm saying? The crime, as far as what they're doing out there, has always been like the same. Assaults and shit. I don't know if the crime has gone up as far as like the severity of shit. Like they're not murdering people in the fucking street.
Yeah.
It ain't like that.
Yeah.
But there's more disrespect where they'll just be blatant in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I'll rob somebody. Or I'll just fucking...
Makes sense.
I'll just do shit in front of everybody. Like, they don't care if you're there.
Yeah, right. They'll just do it.
They'll just do it. When
or
back
they'll
in
run a red light, or they'll do whatever in front of you. They're like, whatever.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck that a cop's there.
Yeah.
When back in the day, they would do it, but they would wait till you left at least.
Yeah, right. Yeah, behind your back.
Yeah.
So whatever.
At least do it behind my fucking back.
Right.
But now they just do it whenever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
They do whatever they got to do. They don't give a fuck because they know there's no consequences.
Right.
You bring your kid to a store, and every time they fucking cry or they do something wrong, you discipline them. But Miss Drill Biz is like, nope, you're okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Your kid is going to go to the wife all the time and say, well.
Grow up an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was telling, go ahead, what were you going to say?
Did you see the whole bill that passed with if police officers or law enforcement agencies inform ICE, then the illegal immigrants can sue the cop and the police officer? I
saw your... No.
Yeah. It passed.
Where'd it pass?
On I think it was the Senate, the Connecticut Senate.
So wait. What?
Yeah, so Connecticut bill, you guys can look it up in Law Enforcement Today. Connecticut Democrats passed bill that will let illegal aliens sue cops and cities if anyone calls the feds on them. So basically, the Trust Act initially had passed in the past, which was, if something happened, that police and ICE could work together in capturing these people.
Yeah.
But now, I guess, obviously people complained, especially now with the whole ICE thing, and they're like, this is like an invasion of, whatever.
It's not an invasion of anything. It's fucking...
Yeah, because this initially passed in 2013, and I guess now they did like an amendment where it's like, now they can sue us if we actually inform ICE.
Sue the city or sue...
The officer. 'Cause remember, it goes through collect. So, like, if you fingerprint somebody, right?
Yeah.
It goes through IDEMIA. IDEMIA sends it to FBI, whoever, to get whatever information. When it comes back, it tells you, hey, this person has an ICE detainer. Right? But they automatically get informed.
Yeah. So how am I fucking
Exactly.
held liable?
Exactly.
How about this? I'll sit in the parking lot then and mind my fucking business.
Dude, it's crazy.
I don't think
crazy.
it would fucking.
I don't know. So it's saying, let me see when.
Has it passed, or it's like going through the fucking motions? That shit ain't gonna pass. I don't see Trump letting this shit fucking fly.
Well, this is a Connecticut thing. It's not.
This Connecticut?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see that happening with fucking
Yeah.
Big Ned running the fucking Connecticut to the fucking ground.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's fuck. He's gonna turn this shit into fucking California.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it technically is. Like, we're like the East Coast California at this point. You know what I mean?
Fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
They make it so much harder for us to do our job so they could get their way. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
Everything's
it's a new
impossible.
amendment to the Trust Act. There's a bunch of fucking shit that you have to go through it and read it. But then they passed the Senate bill 1389, which is like the street takeovers that starts taking effect in October 1st.
Oh,
also.
so what did they? All right, so that street takeover shit.
Which is what you guys had when you first started. So when you first started in policing, you guys, like, if people were doing crazy shit, you could take the fucking cars.
Yeah,
right?
we would just take it.
Now we don't have that. They took it away because
I thought they gave it back, and then now they're saying, now they're saying, oh, instead of a year or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know what they had, 60 days.
Yeah.
We'll only take it for 30 days.
Yep.
And they'll get it back
So
or
now it's
something.
30 days, and then October 1st.
But then, you know what? Just listen. Why waste your fucking time writing these bills and doing shit, and you're going to let them get away with it anyway?
So they were saying 30 days because it's technically, like, honestly, it's technically a short time because they're basically saying, like, if the car is, like, uninsured, unregistered, whatever, it would take the person longer than 30 days to register, insure, because they have to do the appointments now. It's not just, like, walking in and, here, you're done.
Yeah.
But if it's, like, a fucking 17-year-old and it's not their car, then they can't fucking...
They ain't going to get the shit back anyway.
Right. So it wouldn't matter.
I guess.
But it's more of, like, if we take the car, it's at least $1,000 ticket. Plus whatever they're going to fucking pay to get the car back.
The storage fees.
Yeah.
I would just fucking say, I would say, listen, you're going to have to, it's a minimum of fucking the $1,000 storage fee, $1,000 fucking ticket. So you're looking at $2,000 plus whatever else you got to pay.
Yeah.
And we're going to hold it for a minimum of 4 months.
Yeah.
You're not getting your shit back for 4 fucking months.
Yeah, that's how it
and
should
if
be.
it's 4 months and 1 day, we're auctioning that shit off.
Yeah. So
you
now
better have the fucking money at the end of that fucking term. Otherwise, we're selling it.
But now it's like a month, and then we auction it.
Fucking stupid. Oh, well, they ain't going to auction that shit. You still have all these appeals. But either way, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, that's what they're saying.
That's another thing I noticed, that we never had those fucking street takeovers.
No, not until now.
Hell no. We never had any of that shit. We'd have the dudes on the fucking dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Doing wheelies and shit. But that wasn't like like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
They were never
like 300 of them.
No, it was never in a fucking pack.
Like it is now.
So I live in a suburban area.
Yeah.
Wooded, I was going to say.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Of course you got to. So I live in a
I do too, so
wooded,
whatever.
a wooded area. And I live adjacent to no, did I say urban area? I said
Suburban.
I live in a suburban area.
Yeah.
And I live next to an urban area.
Yeah.
Next town.
I mean,
over.
I don't know how. You're pretty far.
But they fucking bled in.
You think so?
Because I saw 18 fucking scooters and mopeds and shit. Yeah.
No way.
It was a
dude.
Saturday. I'm going for breakfast. And we had.
That's crazy.
And I look over. I'm like,
that's crazy.
motherfucker.
That's it. It's game over.
But it was on the main road.
Yeah.
And it was a multicultural ride.
Oh.
I'm serious.
Wow.
They were all shithead looking, but they were multicultural. I don't give a fuck what color. I still don't want you in my fucking town.
Fuck out of here.
Keep that shit in the next town over.
Yeah.
I mean, don't want to see it.
I live in the same scenario as you, and I live like farther back where I don't see it.
Well, I don't see it either, but I was going to get breakfast.
No, well, even if I drive somewhere, I wouldn't fucking see it.
I never, yeah.
Yeah.
It was that main road that cuts through and goes to the shithole.
Yeah.
So I was like, you motherfucker.
Have you heard about this Karen Reed fucking bitch?
It's Karen Reed.
I don't know, some lady that I guess killed the cop who was her
What?
boyfriend, like 2018, I think.
Killed the cop.
Yeah, I was reading about it. I guess they're doing like another trial because
Was it Karen Reed?
yeah, she according to a bunch of people, they don't think she's at fault, but other people do.
When she went into a house or an apartment?
She was
No, wait.
going to a house. They were going to a house. They came from a bar, right? Her and her boyfriend, who was a cop,
Yeah.
right? They were going to another officer's house,
Yeah.
and then somehow or another, the cop ended up dead outside. They never
What?
they never made it inside.
Where the
house.
fuck was this?
Massachusetts.
Damn.
Yeah. So this happened. Yeah, I was reading it earlier today.
Let me see. Karen Reed?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. So having my glasses done.
So it said
READ like Reed?
like yeah, READ, yeah. It started April 2024, and now a year later they're still fucking going at it. This is the second trial.
Let's see.
The first trial, they were a hung jury.
Uh-huh.
So like 3 jurors didn't fucking think she did it, and everybody else thought she did.
Mm-hmm.
So the judge is like, we got a fucking hung jury. You got to fucking dismiss this for now until we do another whatever.
So a hung jury, they could retry you.
They can retry you.
Got it.
Yeah, that means that they have to get another set of jurors and fucking retry you.
Mm-hmm.
But now, one of the jurors, her defense group fucking team fucking grabbed one of the jurors to fucking assist her in her fucking case. So
Oh,
they
shit.
already know the fucking.
Is that legal?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
So now they got all the inside scoop
Yes,
on what's...
deliberations.
No shit.
Yes.
Let me see. Defense movement mistrial.
But
Let's see.
apparently, a bunch of the Karen and John O'Keefe, who's the cop that died, right?
Yeah.
Were going from a bar, right? They were there. They were drunk. She drove John to the house of a friend who was another cop,
Okay.
right? They were going to drink there.
Yeah.
There was a masked state trooper and a bunch of other cops that were there.
Mm-hmm.
They were inside. She's outside with him. Something happened to the fact of they think that she ran him over because there's broken taillight, and she called, the police or whatever,
Yeah.
or the ambulance. And then when the ambulance got there, she was like, I fucking ran him over. I killed him, whatever. But then they didn't have the body cam because, like, it was an ambulance.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
couldn't take the testimony, or, like, they interviewed her.
It was
But they
hearsay.
didn't. It was hearsay.
Yeah.
So she said, I didn't say that, all this other shit.
Mhm.
She was obviously drunk. They did
Yeah, I had to do the
blood
autopsy.
warrant. They did a blood warrant or whatever.
Yeah.
They said that it was between like 0.13 and 0.25,
What a shit.
possibly,
Mhm.
right? And then obviously that the autopsy didn't reveal that there was a physical altercation, that it was blunt force trauma. So it was like, obviously he got hit by the fucking car.
Yeah.
But she's saying that she's getting set up by the other cops that were inside the house, and they were the ones that actually killed him, because when she came out, he was already on the ground.
That's fucking...
Yep. But the cops that were inside the house were all fired because they were found to be lying.
About what?
They
About not
didn't
doing...
say anything. They fucking did their IA, and they fucking fired all of them.
Because they were lying about what happened.
They don't know. They didn't say.
Holy shit. Why would they want to kill this motherfucker?
I don't know, because apparently, what was it, that one of the dudes was fucking like having an affair with fucking Karen. She was like sending him like sexy messages or whatever,
Yeah.
and they don't know. Like, it's so vague.
They don't know whose car hit him?
They don't know what fucking hit him. They can't prove that the car is what hit him.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So
Then she fucking said that the cops are trying to like cover up the actual story
See, that's what's fucking saving her ass, because if they got
Yep.
caught lying,
Yep.
their whole fucking their credibility goes down the fucking toilet.
So nobody knows at this point.
And now if they're like, no, we obviously didn't hit him, we didn't do this, we didn't do that, she did it all, they're like, I don't know.
But then she fucking went on Google like 20 minutes after the dude died and Googled how long until a body dies, like on ice. Yes. Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy. So, let me
see.
It's a long fucking case. It's been going on for fucking over a year now.
Dude, I didn't hear what the fuck.
Dude, this is fucking crazy. So
Let me see what she looks like.
They fired like multiple police officers, EMTs, a bunch
So
of
this is her
fucking
right
people.
here?
Huh? Oh yeah, that bitch. Then
She looks like AOC.
like a white AOC.
Yeah.
And then there's a dude named Turtle Boy, right? And I guess this dude is like on Karen's side. He's like a conspiracy guy.
Yeah.
And he was confronting witnesses like during the trial, and he got fucking arrested for fucking like witness intimidation.
No shit.
Yeah, so his name is like Turtle Boy because his thing is like Turtle Boy News or some shit.
Turtle Boy.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Damn. Let me see something. Hold on. Karen.
And then when they fucking did his fucking thing because they were gonna call him to the stand,
Yeah.
he said he was gonna plead the fifth, and they were like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're not gonna use him because he's gonna plead the fifth no matter what."
He ain't gonna say shit. He's like,
not
fuck
gonna
it, I
say
want to
shit,
talk.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, I guess keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, they said the taillight is the same material from Reed's SUV and that the DNA matched O'Keefe's, but they also said broken taillight material was found on O'Keefe's clothing. But
So they just don't know who hit him.
Yes.
That's the issue.
Yes.
They don't know who's in the fucking car.
Correct.
And like neighbors, when they canvass, they can't. They're like they heard an argument or nothing.
Nothing. Nobody knows
Fuck.
nothing. They just found the fucking dead cop on the ground.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And they all knew each other.
Yep. So Trooper Proctor from was the lead investigator, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the case. He was the one that got caught fucking on some IA where they fucking fucked him. So I said, in a brief statement, Massachusetts State Police said that they have opened an internal investigation into a potential violation of the department policy by Trooper Michael Proctor, who was the lead investigator of the case. Police did not say what prompted the investigation, but said that he remains on full duty. Trooper Proctor has been fully cooperative in responding to the investigations conducted by the U.S. Attorney's Office, blah, 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 blah. Then he ended up getting fired.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that whole fucking investigation shit.
Done. You know what I mean?
It's all shit.
Because apparently he like knew people. So he knew some of the cops.
Yeah.
So you
But
he didn't say that he knew some of the cops
at the time.
at the time.
So he should have fucking said
So
it
he
ahead
said
of time.
it should have been like, hey, I'm Charlie. I'm the fucking Hey, Frank, I can't fucking do this investigation because that's my fucking cousin.
Yeah.
And somebody's fucking dead. I can't do it. So
And I went to the academy with this person. Or I
Right.
went, yeah. They're like, okay, we'll take you off.
Yeah, you're not fucking biased.
Yeah.
Or you are biased. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking shit.
Yep. So a bunch of the fucking cops that were in there, they got fired because because they were either drinking on duty or they lied. So yeah, it's a bunch of fucking crazy shit that's going on now.
Imagine being in your uniform and fucking having a drink.
And having a drink and then going outside and
Chilling.
there's a dead cop. Oh my god, dude!
Imagine
You
like
might as well turn it in now.
like you didn't do it, but
Yeah.
you're like,
Fuck.
you gotta be fucking shit me.
Yeah, the one day.
I need gum. I need fucking gum right now. You got. I gotta get out of here.
Dude.
And then they see your GPS has been there the whole fucking time.
The whole time you're done.
Oh my god! What a fucking.
You're done, dude.
Why would you even drink
I don't know.
when you're fucking? You can't wait.
Yeah, right. Like it says, among them there was an argument by Reed's attorneys that they should be able to make a third-party culprit defense during the trial. They said that Brian Albert, Colin Albert, and Brian Higgins, all of whom were present at the party of John O'Keefe at the night he died, could have killed O'Keefe. All cops.
I'm sure President Bush could have killed him too. We don't know.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
Anybody could have fucking killed him.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Let's see. What I found some defense for Karen Reed asked for mistrial, day 26. Let's see. Of course, the audio sucks.
Mr. Brennan, can you remove? Oh, okay. It's being removed.
All right, so here's the deal. She gets away with it, right? She's found innocent and everything. You're single. A year from now, you see her at the bar. Cause like, I'd smash it, you know?
Yeah, right. You don't know who she is.
Yeah.
Let's say you have no idea who this chick is.
And you already hit it like twice.
Yeah.
And now she's like, we'll go out and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And all this other shit. Then you find out she may or may not have killed her fucking other boyfriend.
Who was a cop.
But you're like, damn, she got a nice booty. What would you do? Would you stay?
Honestly, I would, because I'd fucking try to get it out of her. Like, let's be honest. Like, you fucking killed this motherfucker.
Why you fucking smash it? I know you fucking killed him. I did kill him. I did.
Yeah.
But
She's
she
like,
can say,
you. She's like, I'm going to kill this pussy like I killed that motherfucker.
kill this pussy. But she could say it's under duress.
Yeah.
Would that be considered duress? I don't know what.
It's double jeopardy, so you can't fucking retry her on it. Even if she
I
fucking
know.
confesses afterwards, she's fucked. Or she's good.
I don't know. I'd be a little fucking freaked out.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
So
how'd you kill him?
Yeah, right. I'd be like, what the fuck happened?
I'm like, listen, you know this D is awesome, right? So if you want to continue to have this pleasure,
You gotta tell me the truth.
you want this fantastic foreskin, you're gonna have to fucking tell me what's going on. Otherwise, I'm gonna end this shit. If you ran him over by accident, that's fine.
Yeah, right.
Just tell me.
They can't fucking try you anymore.
Because we're going to have some rules here.
Yep.
You are not allowed any car keys.
Yeah, no more.
If I'm out
That's it.
standing around it.
What if she like tries to stab you or something? She's obviously crazy. Something happened, dude. She ain't normal.
Yeah, she fucking killed his ass.
I mean, a bunch of people are saying no.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Your
but-
Honor.
If they're not telling us what these other motherfuckers...
Attorney Brennan, just with regard to Dr. Russell, in open court in front of the jury, used the concept of DNA in this case. He has introduced it and brought it in for the very first time in front of the jury. He has done so intentionally. He intentionally brought up DNA. Based upon that intentional mention, the defense moves strongly, vigorously for a mistrial with prejudice. A mistrial with prejudice. There has been no mention in this trial of DNA with regard to the topic, with regard to what Mr. Brennan has raised. There has been none. Specifically, the prosecution had, in the first trial, had a witness, Terry Kuhn, with regard to DNA. For whatever reason, the prosecution has chosen not to bring that witness in who would testify perhaps to DNA.
I could do a better job than this
As
guy.
a result of that strategic decision that
He's like the guy from
prosecution
fucking
made,
My Cousin
there's
Vinny.
been no mention. I want to be very...
I got this suit for you.
Yeah. No more questions.
Yeah, no more
clear.
questions.
The defense has been incredibly assiduous and meticulous
All right.
about not mentioning DNA
Stop using big
in
words.
any fashion, directly
Say what
or
you gotta say.
indirectly. With regard to the hoodie shirt and the hole, the only thing that was adduced in direct examination was a mechanical function simply of Dr. Russell testifying that a dog tooth went in and caused and came
Apparently
out
there was a dog
and
attack
caused
also.
a certain mechanical effect on the
They don't
yarn.
know. You don't know from where.
Nothing even close to the mention
A
of
fucking dog
Yes,
bite?
and they don't even know from where. So he has some dog like lacerations, or bite mark lacerations on his right arm. At least from the photos that I saw.
Yeah.
But
Why they have like
also,
autopsy?
They
shit?
also have no fucking They also have no fucking idea where the fuck this dog came from.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I guess the dude. There's a guy that works for the ATF.
Yeah.
Right? Brian Higgins. He was one of the people that's inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
He's an ATF fucking officer. He was sending flirty text messages to Reed a few weeks leading up to the death of fucking John O'Keefe.
Damn.
Yes. You see right there in the middle?
This one.
Top, yeah.
Oh, wait, what's this one? Same shit or no?
Yeah.
So this is his autopsy shit.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let me see that. What is that?
She reminds me of the chick that killed the kids. What's her fucking name?
I forgot, but she got off on it. So let
Yeah.
me see. Damn, she was fucking banging mad dudes.
Dude, I'm telling you.
So do you think that
100%.
he got pissed off at her and said, fucking, I'm out, and then she ran
Yeah,
him
because I
over?
guess they argued at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And then got to the house.
Was there video of that? There's video of it.
They must have been.
Hold on. I think I remember seeing this, but I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah, several videos were played that prosecutors show Reed drinking numerous cocktails.
This is it, yeah.
Keith.
So this is it. I did see this video. I just didn't give a fuck enough to look it up and see what it was.
Yes, from left to right.
Dude, you probably had live access to this bar.
Yeah.
This bar video.
Yeah, I fucking never fucking
on YouTube. Yeah.
Never cared about it.
This is surveillance video from one of their cameras within the bar. It should be noted that video is time-stamped 12 minutes behind actual time. So when it says 9:03, when it is 9:03, the frame will be time-stamped 20:51, which is 8:51. So that's the time discrepancy, which is consistent throughout the surveillance footage.
So the times that are displayed in those arrows, is that the accurate time?
We get it. We get it.
Yeah,
The
it's
arrows
accurate.
are the
it's off.
accurate time.
It's off by
and the
12
time-
minutes. Okay.
Assuming that's her right there.
Yep. That's Karan.
Stop it there.
Yep.
Do you recognize who's in that video?
Yes.
From left to right of people that you
Damn, he
recognize
probably thought he was
and
going to get his
identify
dick wet,
following
and then
they
he
might
got
be
ran
wearing?
over by a car.
From left to right,
What
it'll
a
be
fucking bummer.
Mr. John O'Keefe wearing the gray sweatshirt that was displayed earlier. And then the defendant, who he is trying to embrace with one arm there. I do not know who the other individuals are in the shot.
Okay, thank you. If you could continue, please.
So basically, she's fucking.
Yeah.
They're drinking.
Yeah.
So if you see that video on the top right, it says Trooper reveals John O'Keefe's had two black eyes. So that's gonna be Trooper Michael Proctor, who Reed's attorneys have tried to show that he could have planted evidence to help friends who are witnesses in the case. And then he was fired from the Massachusetts State Police with unknown why the
See,
IA.
they fucked up this whole shit.
Yes, he fucked up.
They fucked up this whole thing.
Getting involved with shit that you shouldn't have.
Yep. They fucked up the whole case for the prosecution or whatever. Okay, asshole.
You gonna fucking talk or what?
Yeah, what are we doing? Dipshit.
Report
I don't know
on
why you
the
got fired. You
analysis
suck.
Of the waterfall video?
I wonder how many
Sir,
years he had on.
obtained a copy of the surveillance video. I
Right.
did not do any analysis on the video.
That's my question. It was Michael Proctor who did the analysis, correct?
He's not Proctor. He's,
Yes.
And that, by the way, I said Waterfall. Is that C.F. McCarthy's there, or is that Waterfall?
This is C.F. McCarthy's.
Okay, I meant C.F. McCarthy's. He was the one to review that video, correct?
Yes, again, I only got a copy of the surveillance video.
Sure.
I did not do any
And
analysis.
with regard to the Waterfall Bar and Grill, that was another circumstance where you and Sergeant Buchanan were the ones to retrieve the video, correct?
Yes.
But again, lead investigator Michael Proctor was the one to analyze the video and write the report on it, correct?
Yes, I would have to see that report.
Well, either way,
sir.
this will drag on.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know what the fuck he's talking
another-
about.
as
And I don't
of
even know why he's
January
talking so official. You're
29th,
fired. You're fired. You're not a cop anymore.
Yeah.
So just like, I have no idea.
The other guy was. I don't know. I don't know who this
Oh,
guy
you don't know
is.
who
I
it
think
is?
this is I know there's a Sergeant Yuri that was involved.
Mhm.
And there's another officer that was involved that were like they were hiding stuff, or they.
So
it's
were they
it's
hiding?
alleged.
Were they hiding things to protect her, or they hiding things to
Protect the people that were in the house. Cause so there's they're blaming her or they're blaming the cops, right?
And do they have a specific?
She doesn't know which one of the cops is, and the defense is saying that it was the cops. The prosecution's saying that it was her. So nobody knows.
So it's like what?
There's a bunch of cops against Karen, basically.
Like that's kind of fucking far fetched. You're gonna have all these cops
Yeah.
conspire to fucking kill one dude, or one of them got pissed
Because
off.
one of them wants to fuck her.
Yep, one of them gets pissed off
Yep.
and fucking smashes them.
Yep. They're saying he had black eyes before they fucking, after it
One of these
happened.
guys?
Yeah, no, the dude that died, O'Keefe.
Could it be from her?
Would she have given him fucking black eyes?
Mhm.
That's right. So that's what they're trying to.
They could try and knock me out.
Yeah.
So who knows? You could get a black eye.
You could.
You get hit hard
from
enough.
Getting run over too. You know what I mean? He got
Probably-
run over.
Probably more from. So it's probably just more from being run over.
Yeah.
He had all these scratches on his fucking arm. That's got to be from the
Which
fucking.
They're saying the dog or whatever.
Where's this fucking dog? Damn, dude. And with all these cameras and everything, they haven't found. Everybody's got a camera.
Yeah.
In this room, there's at least 2 cameras. 3 cameras.
Yeah.
Our phones and this laptop.
Yep.
And they don't have any cameras outside? They're fucking full of shit.
Yep.
And what about... So if one of them was on duty, what about the dash cam?
I don't know if there was a fucking.
You know what I mean? Those fucking record all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. So they're saying 2 Canton police officers, Kevin Albert and Brian Albert. Kevin Albert, who's also a police officer, is the brother of Brian Albert, who said that Brian is back on the job after being placed on leave during the trial.
Is this it? That's not it. Oh, that's not it. What's this?
But
Hell
then,
no.
But then after an IA, Kevin Albert was suspended without pay for 8-hour shifts for 3 days for violating conduct unbecoming after alcohol consumption or possession on the job.
Stupid ass. What a fucking dipshit.
Yep.
Damn. Let me see. Try and get fucking video. Images of this thing.
And then the guy, when you were on YouTube, Yuri
Bukaki.
Yeah, Sergeant Yuri Bukaki, or the Mass State Police, was forfeited 5 vacation days following an internal investigation, as Bukaki was in one of the group chats in which Trooper Michael Proctor sent the inappropriate text messages to Karen Reed.
During...
the sexy text messages.
Fucking dipshit.
Yep.
They're so dumb.
This is all just fucking crazy.
Yeah, so she was smashing all these dudes.
Yep.
And then he fucking found out. Probably fucking got into an argument with another motherfucker.
Yep.
Then I don't see that dude running him over. I don't know who the fuck he is, but...
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Ooh, raw footage?
Of what?
Ring. I can't fucking read. Ring footage shows Karen Reed's car hitting another car before finding boyfriend in snow.
So the question is, was he already dead or did she run him over? You know what I mean?
About to find out.
Oh, this was before.
What?
So they're saying that the broken taillight that she had was from hitting another car and not from hitting John. But then That's what the defense is saying, but the prosecution is saying that she actually did not hit the car.
How are they gonna? Okay, so now when the car drives away, you should be able to see a fucked up taillight.
Right. So they're saying that she got the broken taillight from hitting John, not from hitting the car.
Or it could have she could have broke it in the driveway, but then also hit him with that same.
Right.
And then it's already broken anyway, so you can get the shards in the fucking clothing.
Yep.
Yeah, I already figured it out.
Case closed.
Fuck yeah, Frank's Private Eye Emporium, motherfucker. Well, that's good. See what happens when you fucking try to bang chicks at your fucking work?
I don't know if she's a cop. I think she's just like a regular, but still.